Well, ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the Capitol Center here in downtown Albany. This is the NFHSnetwork.com, and my name is Brian Austin, and I'm doing play-by-play for the New York State Finals. This is the boys volleyball finals here in Albany, New York at the Capitol Center. We are watching live the game just beginning between the Bellmore Kennedy Cougars and the Eden Raiders. And we have just started the game, and all of a sudden we are already at a 1-0. The Bellmore Kennedy Cougars taking an early lead. And the service and back over the top. Looks like we had a double hit against the Raiders, so the Cougars will take the ball again. And service by number 15, Tyler Jarzabek. He's a senior, 6'1" senior. And the Cougars can't keep control of the ball, so the point goes to the Raiders. 2-1, Cougars over Raiders. And back to serve for the Raiders, Zach Brosnick. He is one of the Brosnick brothers on the Eden boys team. And Brosnick with a nice jump float there. And he is back, and looks like, boy, Tome Filkov up at the net. An aggressive play there. And we have an attack by number 24 of the Cougars, Tyler Anderson. Still a good rally. This is a long rally. It's still in play. And number 8 is John Snyder. And over to 22, Phil Logitas. And Logitas with the kill. And that will bring up 3-1 for the Cougars. Cougars coming in second place last year in the finals, and the Eden Raiders coming in first. We are best out of 3 sets. We'll make it all the way to the match here. So whoever gets the best out of 3 games on this last pool play game that we had was the Burn Hills Ballston Lake Spartans against the Eden Raiders, and it was very close. First game was held on by the Raiders from Eden. Second game, the Spartans from Burnt Hills. And the third game was a back and forth, a tie score, 1-point lead, 2-point lead. And we went, I believe, 29-28 was or 29-27 was the final score to get the win for the Eden Raiders. So they are up in pool play. They've won their first match. They're back against the Kennedy Cougars here. And serving for the Raiders, number 3, Alex Overhoff, junior, 5'10", a dominating presence in the last game, in the last set of games. Did a really good job at the net. Nice serve as well. He has this great running jump serve, so he's able to take off from way behind the line and get a good, powerful serve there. Looks like the Cougars are in a bit of a huddle here, looking to chat about something real quick. I don't think we have a timeout on the court, but we're just taking a brief break here. Once again, we're live here at the Capitol Center in Albany, New York. Beautiful downtown Albany. This is a fairly new venue. 2016, I believe it opened. And it is a convention center, and they are just starting to host volleyball. So this is an exciting event for them as well, hosting the state finals for the boys. Eden traveling all the way from out near Buffalo, just south of Niagara Falls. And we have the Bellmore JFK or Bellmore Kennedy team coming up from Long Island. One of the teams, or one of the, from the school. And what about that save from me, right? I just had a great save there. You didn't catch that on camera, but nonetheless, your own play-by-play announcer, Brian Austin, with a great save, one-handed block. No points for me, but that's all right. That's all right. We'll move on with the game. Lorenzo Dennis as well, doing a great job over here on the media side of everything as well. So looking for the kill number 1, Jacob Budzinski of the Raiders. And they do end up getting the point. 24, Tyler Anderson of the Kennedy boys cannot get it back over the net. That'll bring up number 3, Alex Overhoff. He's back serving again. Good jump serve, powerful. And it is good dig by number 11, Zach Brosnick. Over to Snyder, and Snyder just can't get it to another player, so it's a Bellmore Kennedy point, Bellmore Kennedy Cougar point. And up at the net, we had looked like Anderson and Muslak. A little bit of a joust there at the nets, a little battle, and the Kennedy Cougars get the point on that one. It falls on the side of the Raiders. Back to serve for the Cougars, looks like number 10, Cooper Moran. And on the attack, number 24 of the Cougars, Tyler Anderson, 6'5". Now, he's a big guy right there. He's one of the tallest we've seen in any of the games so far. So he gets some good height there and gets over the net. And the point goes to the Cougars. Now we're up 7-4. Cougars over Raiders. And with a jump serve, number 10, Cooper Moran. And at the net, Tome Filkov. And Tome again. And a little too much on that, and it's out the backside of the court. Tome, a powerhouse of the net. He's been doing a great job this last match that we had against Burn Hills. So he's really a strong force to be reckoned with, and he's stepping back into the serving position right now with the rotation. And Tome with a big jump serve, and Tome yet again, unfortunately having a little trouble today getting over the net. At the net, he is right up and just punching it right over to the defenders. But as far as serving goes, he's been having a little trouble. His serving stats are probably not what he would want them to be. Out the back of the court for the Kennedy Cougars, and that will bring up number 7, Gavin Muslak, our 6'2" senior, and he will be doing service for the Raiders. Muslak with a good serve, and the free ball over from 15, Tyler Jarzabek. And they keep it in play, the Raiders do, and it is out of bounds. I'm not sure yet. I think they're calling it on the antenna. Could have been just on that side of the antenna, but coach is coming out and talking to the players just for a second, and the ref is also coming out and just making things clear to the coach. So we're here all day, folks. We have 3 pool play games going on. This is the second match in the pool play, and we have 3 of those, and then we'll have the finals later this afternoon. Nice chilly day out there in Albany, New York. It's going to get up above freezing, get rid of all that snow we had the other day, and possibly get some of the leaves visible again, so we can rake them up and try it all over again before the next round of snow comes in. But hey, if you're standing out there, if you're in the cold, come on down to the Capitol Center here in Albany, New York for some great volleyball. And you get a chance to see some spectacular play by some really great teams from across the state. And it's up into the lights, but it is still fair play. Double blocked by the Raiders. And looking for the kill, Budzinski is returned by number 10, Cooper Moran. And it's out. And the score is now 8-10. 8-10. And that is, 7-10. 7-10. The Raiders serving. And up top there, looking for the kill, number 15, Tyler Jarzabek with the attack. He has the double block put on him, and he can't finish on that one. Baczynski back serving for the Raiders. Double block and trying to get a hand on it, number 7, Muslak from the Raiders, and can't get a good grip on it. Knocks it into the net, nobody there to save it. Serving for the Cougars, number 12, Hunter Moran. And looks like the point goes to the Cougars. Score now stands 12-8. Cougars serving. Serving it away, Hunter Moran again. And with the set, over to number 3, Alex Overhoff, trying to get it over the net on the attack. Can't get it over. So now 13-8. We have a timeout. So we're going to send it over to a brief commercial break. Well, folks, once again, welcome back to the NFHSnetwork.com. If you're watching on your device or whatever you're watching it on, hey, thanks for tuning in. Appreciate that. This is the National Federation of State High Schools, and all over the states. This is not just New York. This is statewide, United States wide, and we're broadcasting today from Albany, New York. And this is the Capitol Center Boys Finals. And the point goes to the Kennedy Cougars. Ball just out of bounds. And with the gentle float serve over the top, number 12, Hunter Moran. And the point goes to the Cougars again. They're pulling ahead. 15-8 is the score. Cougars over Raiders. And the Cougars, I tell you, you can see it on the, I think you can see it on the screen. Maybe you can't, but they just got really excited. I mean, they are just thrilled. They got a timeout on the court, sending it to a brief commercial break. Back to play, ladies and gentlemen, here at the Capitol Center. This is the boys' final pool play. Kennedy Cougars against the Eden Raiders. And the Eden Raiders take the point on that rally. That is 9 serving 15. And back to serve, number 8, John Snyder. And not sure what the violation was on that, but looks like the ref called possibly a double touch on that. John Snyder, and boy, I tell you, that was a nice move by number 10, Cooper Moran. Sticks it right in the middle, right down the donut hole right there for the Kennedys. Nobody there to return it. Everybody just kind of watching it float on by. Serving for the Cougars, Tyler Jarzabek. And at the net again, Tome Filkov. He's doing a great job today for the Eden Raiders. Back to serve number 11, Zach Brosnick of the Brosnick brothers. Senior and sophomore brothers on the Eden Raiders team. And we are back to play. Got the ref signal here. And Brosnick, he goes for the jump serve. And there it is. Makes it over the net. Eden with the 3 hits. And the attack again by number 3, Alex Overhoff. Right there twice in a row at the net. Good job, Overhoff. Filkov doing a great job. Bazinski. All 3 players at the net right now. Muzalak, Overhoff, and Filkov. Did not make it over the net on that serve, so we're sending it back over to the Cougars, and serving for them is looks like number 5, Max Hiller. Max is a junior. Just over the top stripe of the net right there. And getting some serious height, number 24, Tyler Anderson. And a good dig by number 11, Zach Brosnick. And that will be a point for the Kennedy Cougars. 18 serving 12, Cougars over Raiders. And the attack by number 5, Tome Filkov. He's a fun one to watch. A lot of energy there. A lot of, when he makes a good play, a lot of energy. When he makes a bad play, a lot of energy. I mean, he's just a really dynamic player. Great to watch him back there. Serving for the Raiders, number 3, Alex Overhoff. Overhoff with the running jump serve. And 24, Tyler Anderson with the kill on that one. Not able to be returned by number 8, John Snyder. And it is out. So the service by the Cougars is out of bounds. Serving for the Raiders, number 5, Tome Filkov. And, you know, he kind of how it's been all day for Tome. Unfortunately, in the service is and the serves have been in the net. But at the net, he unstoppable at the net. Doing a great job at the net. Just some of the serves are a little bit short. And just over the net, number 24, Tyler Anderson, and a big hit by number 1, Jacob Bazinski. And that brings up 21-14. It was out of bounds, so Kennedy Cougars get the point on that. 21-14 playing to 25, best of 3 sets. And Tyler Anderson into the net, does not get it over. Sends it over to Gavin Muzlak, who is serving it for the Raiders. Good serve by Muzlak. And number 1, Bigzinski tries to get the kill on that. Goes for a heart attack. Not a heart attack, but a hard attack. Yeah, it was really very strong, and but blocked by the Cougars. And number 2 of the Cougars, Justin Steinberg, who is in the libero position. He is back serving for the Cougars. Now, libero position, for those of you that might not know, they do wear a different colored shirt, as you might have seen, wondering what that guy with the different shirt is on. They are defensive specialists, so they actually can play multiple positions, and they can substitute anytime during the game. So libero is a specialized position where they can, like I said, substitute anytime during the game. fairly new position in the history of volleyball, but nonetheless a great one for defensive moves and for being able to play in the backcourt. So back to play here. We have 23-16, a good rally here by both teams, and gentle over the net by Alex Overhoff. And 24, Tyler Anderson going for the attack, goes with the swing, buries it in the net. Jacob Budzinski over the net with the running jump serve. Budzinski and set up to Overhoff. And the pancake by number 7, Gavin Muslak, and it's still in play. Great job, Snyder. And here comes Overhoff again, and it is out of bounds. Hits top of the net, spins, and goes out of bounds. So we're at a score of 24-17. This is a game points here for the Cougars. They can win the first set in this match. We're best of 3. And they're looking to put it away right now. But Overhoff has different ideas on that one, and he gets the kill and keeps Eden in the game. 18-24. 18-24. And number 15 at the net, Tyler Jarzabek, looking to get the kill on that. Double block by the Eden Raiders, and back in serving position, John Snyder. And with that, I'm telling you, they're coming back. The Eden Raiders, 20-24. We were at game point. Let's see if we can hold it there. And we're going to take a brief break at this timeout.
All right, this is Adam. Take 2. Mark?
I guess.
I go like this.
The best part about playing football in Texas has to be the reaction from the community.
I want to encourage others to play volleyball or choir because you get to experience new things and do stuff that you've never done before. My reason why is passion.
My reason why is pride.
Back with the NFHS Network. Got to say that 10 times fast. Brian Austin on play-by-play. Lorenzo Dennis running all the buttons over there on the board and making sure everything looks pretty. Doing a great job. We're broadcasting live from the Capitol Center here in Albany. And back to play. This could be the final point for it is. And that's the end of this set. The Kennedy Cougars versus the Eden Raiders. And we have had a great set so far. And they have shown great effort by both teams. I was talking to one of the coaches a little bit earlier from Guilderland, which is a local school around here, Guilderland volleyball coach, and just how dynamic and how strong the boys tend to play. The girls tend to play very strong as well, but it is definitely a much more, even more aggressive sport than many people might figure in the game of volleyball. Anyways, hey, we're going to take a brief break here. Send it to some commercials from our sponsors here with the NFHS Network. And we'll be back for the second set in this match of 3 between the Kennedy Cougars and the Eden Raiders.
Coaches teach your kids to dream. Coaches teach your kids to overcome. Coaches teach your kids good sportsmanship. Coaches teach your kids proper technique. But who teaches your coaches?
right, this is Adam. Take two. Mark.
I guess.
I go like this.
The best part about playing football in Texas has to be the reaction from the community.
I want to encourage others to play volleyball or choir because you get to experience new things and do stuff that you've never done before. My reason why is passion.
My reason why is pride.
Ladies and gentlemen, back to the NFHSnetwork.com. We are live from Albany, New York, and we are in the second set of three. Best of three for the Kennedy Cougars. I guess it could be Cougar Kennedys, but we'll call them Kennedy Cougars from Bellmore, Merrick, one of three large high schools down in the Merrick, New York area, down in Long Island, next to Jones Beach. So if you guys been down to Jones Beach Theater down there, you might know where that area is. So high schools are large down there for sure. So they got a lot of different high schools. So three high schools in this particular area. You're going to hear the Kennedy Cougars getting all riled up for this second set here. And they're going to start with the serve. Number 15, Tyler Jarzabek, starting things off for the Cougars. And on the attack was number 15, Lucas Schlegel. Good to see him in for the Raiders, 6'1" junior. And a little bit hard on the attack, so it goes out of bounds. Number 15, Jarzabek back again. And the short serve into the net. Back to serve for the Raiders, number 11, Zach Brosnick of the Brosnick Brothers. I think that'd be a good band name, Brosnick Brothers, but they are, he's back serving for the Raiders. And you hear the Cougars getting excited over here. And up high, number 24, Tyler Anderson. And looking to finish things off, Budzinski with the attack, and it goes out of bounds. So the Kennedy Cougars take an early lead, 2-1. So number 5, Max Hiller, serving it away for the Cougars. And getting some good height. Tome Filkov. And another one goes out the back side of the court. Hiller again. Jump serve. He's up and with the attack. Number 3, Alex Overhoff. Flips it over the net. Returned by the Cougars. And the pancake by number 5, Max Hiller. Great job diving dig right there. Got a finger on it. Kept it in play. Still, this is a long rally. Probably one of the longest we've seen. And number 5, Tome Filkov again. And he tries to keep it in bounds, and it just goes outside into the free zone. Hiller's still in serving position. 5'5" junior, and he gets up with the jump serve over the net. And the pass by Overhoff to Budzinski. And back to Overhoff. And Overhoff gets a point for the Raiders. So 4-2. The Raiders will be serving. They have 2, and the Cougars have 4. Overhoff serving for the Raiders. And very nice. A little looked like a turn and burn there from number 10, Cooper Moran. Dumps it over the net. And the point goes to the Cougars. 5-2. We're just refs are briefly discussing something. Looks like might have had a slight ankle injury on the court. Just making sure everything's all right. looking at a possible substitution for the Cougars. And looks like maybe number 10, Cooper Moran, might have twisted his ankle a little tiny bit, just making sure everything's still in place and everything's still working. And so he'll step off the court just to make sure everything's all right. And it looks like we're going to take a brief timeout. So with that timeout, I think we'll send it over to a commercial break real quick for you.
All right, this is Adam. Take 2. Mark?
I guess.
I go like this.
The best part about playing football in Texas has to be the reaction from the community.
I want to encourage others to play volleyball or choir because you get to experience new things and do stuff that you've never done before. My reason why is passion.
My reason why is pride.
Play, folks. We are still waiting for just the end of the timeout. NFHSnetwork.com is where you are watching this, and thanks so much for tuning in. And this is all part of the NYSPHSAA. I'm not even going to try to tell you what that means, but this is the final championships of the New York State volleyball. This is boys volleyball. Right now up in Glens Falls, New York, the girls volleyball teams are actually playing the girls final as well. And but the NFHS network has broadcasting this live online. Also they broadcast every sport. So if you're just tuning in today and thinking you're just watching volleyball, well, and if you were able to get the subscription for NFHS, then you can watch every sport. You can watch volleyball and football and basketball and badminton, I think. I'm not really sure if they have badminton, but hey, if they do, you can watch it. And down in every state, too. So you can check out every single state and what they're doing with the different high school sports. So it's definitely the wave of the future, streaming live online. And it's spectacular being able to tune in wherever you are. So even if you're in California, you can be watching this game right now. I'm sure it's much warmer in California than it is right here. It's not exactly warm here, but it's working. It's working in our favor. The sun is out and starting to warm things up here in Albany, New York. That's where we are. My name is Brian Austin. Next to me is Lorenzo Dennis. He's my man on the board here. He's tweaking all the buttons and pushing all the things and keeping all the pictures going. Doing a great job. We are back to play in just a moment. We had a brief injury timeout. Cooper Moran looks like maybe an ankle injury, and he's going to tap in for the sub. Number 6, Sam Schwinger, is coming in to substitute for Cooper Moran, and he's going to serve it away for the Cougars. Short jump serve for Schwinger. And Eden Raiders putting a little bit too much on that one and sends it out the back court. And Springer will get another serve out of this one too. He's doing a great job coming in for Cooper Moran. Hope everything turns out all right for him. Probably just a brief twist of the ankle. They're going to tape it up and see if it's going to be good for any more games today. And strong attack by number 24, Tyler Anderson. Tyler Anderson again up at the net, and wow. This team is, they are having a great time. I tell you, you can't see it on the sidelines, but Kennedy Cougars, they're having just a party over here. They really are. Doesn't matter if they score or if they don't score. They're just having a fabulous time, and as they should be, because this is the finals. And I tell you, when you make it this far, you should be happy about whatever happens because you're in the finals, state finals, so it's pretty exciting. They are just going you can see it on the screen now. They're having a great time, great dynamic with the team. They're just having a fabulous adventure up here in Albany, coming all the way from Long Island in the snow and the ice the other day. It's great to see also local players here. We got Tavon Ward here from Shaker High School. He's also a big volleyball player here at local. And so we got players from all over the area coming down to see this final competition, New York State Finals. So thanks so much for coming down, Tavon. It's good to see you. Hope you enjoy the day. And we'll see who wins a little bit later, the final game. Back to play, the Kennedy Cougars. Serving it away, number 6, Sam Schwinger. He's a junior, 5'8", and a walk up to the line, short jump serve there. And double block by the Kennedy Cougars against Budzinski. And trying to double block again, and look at that, going for the dig, number 3, Alex Overhoff. Looked like a pancake move right there, too. Got a finger on it, kept it in play, but was not able to be returned by the Raiders. Schwinger serving it again. And the Kennedy Cougars this time, unfortunately, not able to keep it in play. Justin Steinberg in the libero position. He wasn't able to get high enough for the other teammates to return it. We have number 5, Tomei Filkov, over the net this time. Great job, Tomei. And we have a score now, 4-9. So the Cougars 9 and the Raiders 4. So 4 serving 9. And number 24, Tyler Anderson, gets over the 2 defenders, Josh Williams and Jacob Budzinski, and is able to make the kill for the points for the Cougars. And Anderson calling for the ball. He'll be serving, 6'5". Tall drink of water this guy is. Yeah, he's the tallest one we've seen yet on the court. And he is ready to serve. Big jump serve. Gets some serious height on that. Gets some serious power on the ball, too. A little too much power, though. Sends it out the backside of the net. The backside of the court, rather. And that'll give the point to the Cougars, or to the Raiders. So 5 serving 10 for the Raiders. And we had a double hit, looks like. Yeah, a double hit. Looks like it went off the forearm and then off the chest. So Muzlak back to serve for the Raiders, and it is off the fingers of Tyler Jarzabek. Cougars didn't want to let that one go, though, so they just kept it going, and they just were running back to see if they could save that, and unfortunately could not completely save that. So number 7, Muzlak, back to serve for the Raiders. Ball is away, and it is out. Number 15, Jarzabek, watching that ball like a hawk, making sure that he did not touch it, and it went out of bounds. So serving for the Cougars, Justin Steinberg. And it is out. Score 8-11. 8-11. Raiders serving right now. They have 8s, and the Cougars have 11. Anderson. And with the block, you can have it hit after the block without any penalties there. Number 24, Tyler Anderson. And looking to make the cut, Overhoff. And Overhoff unable to make that. So, point for the Kennedy Cougars, 12-8. Serving it away, Hunter Moran for the Cougars, and a strong attack by Overhoff. And Overhoff gets the point for the Raiders, 9-12. They're coming back, so in the serving position, number 8, John Snyder. And Tomei Filkov looking for the attack, strong, but saved by the Cougars. Cougars unable to return that one. Point goes to the Raiders. 10-12, 2-point game. Best of 25, or rather first to 25 will win the game, and Snyder not able to get it over the net. Short serve sends it back to the Cougars. The Cougars, Tyler Jarzabek. And 5, Tome Filkov, getting a little too much on it. Trying to keep it down, but it ends up going out of bounds. Jarzabek serving again. Pass by Budzinski. Forearm pass by, looks like Steinberg. And Budzinski again. Hunter Moran, and with the attack, number 24, Anderson, way up in the air. Again, Anderson this time able to get the kill. Unable to return that ball. The Raiders, so 15-10. So now what was a 2-point game is a 5-point game for the Cougars. And Filkov with a great dig by Hunter Moran. Just can't get it high enough for his teammates to send it back over. And so in the serving position, Zach Brosnick over there for the Raiders. And the Kennedy Cougars making some noise. They're having, like I said, a great time today. And a little fingertip by Anderson. And I think that might have been a little communication thing there on the Cougars, but hey, great job. They're still doing having a good time out there on the court. 15-12, 12 for the Raiders. They're serving, and number 8, Jonathan Ivers with the pass. And Hunter Moran with the dig on that one. And Overhoff. And Anderson with the attack, and it's blocked. It looked like number 7, Muslak. Sent back over, and it is a Raider point. 15-13, two-point game again. And it's out the back side of the court. So that'll send in the new rotation here. We have Max Hiller. Max Hiller for the Cougars, serving it away. Number 1, Budzinski. And the free ball by Anderson. And the diving dig by number 5, Hiller. Not enough. And he's... The Raiders end up getting that point. And number 3, Overhoff, that's Alex Overhoff. He's stepping back to serve for the Raiders. Overhoff with the serve. Ivers with the pass. And Tome Filkov, he's a dynamic one on that team for sure. He gets very excited no matter what happens. He's having a great time as well. And lots of noise down here on this side of the convention center. We've got 2 games going on right now. And we have the Kennedy and Raiders. And we have also the Red Raiders from Fairport. And I believe, looks like Sachem down there, or actually it's North Syracuse is playing down there right now with the Red Raiders. But I'm not sure if we can hear much anything down here with the Kennedy team. They're just making all sorts of noise. And the Raiders get that point back, 16-17. 17 going to the Raiders. They're 1 point ahead. Some close games. And 18-16 for the Raiders. Overhoff still serving. And Overhoff with the ace on that serve. Cannot be returned or controlled by Hunter Moran. So he'll get credit for that service ace right there, and it goes back to Overhoff again. (19-16). Score back and forth between the two teams. Quick action here on the court, and a diving dig by number 2, Justin Steinberg. And Bedzinski, and the block by number 10, Cooper Moran. And Moran gets the point for the Cougars. Moran back to serve, and a little bit too much on that one. (2017), we have the Raiders leading the number 1. They were first place last year in the finals against the second place Bellmore Kennedy team in the finals. And just over the top of the net, rolls over, and it's too hard by Bedzinski. A little bit too much on that, a lot too much on that. Went right outside the back of the court, past the free zone back there, and then that'll bring up number 24, Anderson, and he'll be serving at 6'5", gets real high on the serve, and there he goes, right up top, Tyler Anderson. And the block tries back up in the net, but it looks like it was out for the Cougars. 19-20. Cougars serving Raiders, 19-20. And Anderson, wow, he's got power. He does. That was a service ace right there for Anderson. Very nice. And 20-20 is the score. We're tie score on this set, and we are going to a timeout. We're going to just take a breather here. We'll be right back to you after a brief commercial.
Coaches teach your kids to dream. Coaches teach your kids to overcome. Coaches teach your kids good sportsmanship. Coaches teach your kids proper technique. But who teaches your coaches?
Back to the NFHSnetwork.com, live here in Albany, New York. The boys' final volleyball competition here, and it is everything and exciting. Not anything but exciting, but everything and exciting. Man, I tell you, both teams are having a great time on the court and showing some amazing play. Tie game 2020. A good dive by number 24, Anderson. Point goes to the Raiders, 21-20. This is bringing back memories of the last game that we had, or last set, or games that we had between the Burnt Hills Spartans and the Eden Raiders. It was a 1-point back and forth. And we're going to do that again this game. We're going to have a tie game, 21-21. The Cougars got to win by 2. Best or first to 25 wins if they win by 2. Serving Justin Steinberg. And it's out for the Raiders and another point for the Cougars. Bellmore, JFK, their bench just going crazy over here, having a great time. Justin Steinberg, the libero, he is serving for the Kennedy Cougars, and we'll turn it back over to serve for the Raiders. Jacob Bazinski serving away. Anderson with the pass, and number 15, Tyler Jarzabek, with the attack on that. And a nice set, and tried to go for the kill, Phil Ojudas. And 23-22. 23-22. Cougars over Raiders, and serving for the Cougars, number 12, Hunter Moran. And a little bit too much, Alex Overhoff, 24-22. This could be the game point, ladies and gentlemen. Hunter Moran in the captain's chair here, serving it away for the, and a nice float serve right there, tips it over. Looking to finish it all off. And Overhoff with a good attack and gets the point, 23-24. Raiders looking to tie it up again. And it's out. And there it is, ladies and gentlemen. We have the winners of the match here. That's it. The winners of the match, ladies and gentlemen, the Kennedy Cougars, 25-23. Just a great way and to finish this match. Two great teams. The Kennedy Cougars, I don't know if you could hear half of what I was saying because they were being so loud, but nonetheless having just a spectacular time. Well, ladies and gentlemen, we are going to come back in a little bit and see the Bellmore Kennedy Cougars take on the Burnt Hills Spartans from Burnt Hills Ballston Lake. And that'll probably be in about 30 minutes, and we'll come back with them. And until then, this is the NFHS Network. My name is Brian Austin, broadcasting live from Albany, New York, here at the Capitol Center. So we'll see you in a few.